Welcome to my June 2022 reading for Cancer. This is for those of you who have Cancer in Sun, Moon, or Rising. This month I'm going to be talking about generating love in your life. And what I mean by this is love can be any type of love, relationship love, love of other human beings. The love that comes when you have compassion towards yourself and when you have high self-confidence and self-esteem. So that is the theme for this reading. So I would invite you to look back, if you are new to these readings, at the information that I've put in readings since November 2021 when I started doing YouTube readings, because it will give you an insight into how my intuition works and really what kind of information I discover when I do the readings. So I will go ahead and cut the cards and get started. What is the heart of the matter for Cancer in June? Okay, let's see what's at the base. We have justice. So there is something on your mind. Things might be out of balance. You might have been wronged in some way. So this reading might be around that situation. So let's see what is at the heart of the matter. Okay, this is telling me the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, here we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is telling me that things have changed. Typically, the Wheel of Fortune will show a change for the better. At the base here, we have the Three of Wands. This can be a situation that is developing. It's typically a card of looking out at sea, and there is a ship that you are waiting for. It's coming in. So something new is coming in that you have been expecting. So let's look at what crosses the Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning for you. What is either an obstacle or what is an extenuating factor that affects the Wheel of Fortune? What is happening right now? What crosses the Wheel of Fortune for Cancer, please? So with the two cards that I've looked at, we get the feeling that something is going on, something is developing, and the situation is changing for the positive. What affects that? What crosses this change in fortune, please? Okay, show me the card. Show me the crossing card, please. Okay, it's this card. Balance. So that's interesting that the image on this card is really similar to, you see the ship in the background. This takes that metaphor to a different level, because in the traditional card, there is a person standing on rocks, and there are two ships at sea. And what they are doing is they're making a choice between two ships, which one to save. The idea here is that something new is happening. So you've had to make a choice about which direction to go. And that is what is affecting this. So what is at the base? What is the root cause? What happened that made the fortunes change? And what is it that you need to consider here? Now, I know we're talking about love, so this could be a relationship, or this could be something that it seems to me like it might be a direction for you, because it looks like activity might be involved. So something that you love to do, you might have made a choice based on that. So what is at the base? Okay, this card wants to come out. Queen of Swords. Something that you have seen the truth about. The Queen of Swords could be a person around you, an air sign. Aquarius, Libra. I think Libra. We get the sense of balance here. We get the sense of balance here, so it could also be Gemini, two sides. Aquarius, Libra, balance. Aquarius, I get the feeling for truth and balance. It could be Aquarius. It could be any of those three signs. This could be part of your chart. You are seeing the truth about something. Something has cut to the very heart of the matter, literally, to the truth. So you have seen the truth about a situation. Now, what is leaving, what has been in the recent past that is leaving your consciousness? Something that is resolved and is ending. A cycle. This is the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. Very clearly, that popped right out. So what is entering Cancer's awareness? What is it that you're concentrating on in June? Something came to an end. You saw the truth behind it. Things have changed for the better. And what is the next thing on your mind? Again, this could be about relationships, but it feels a bit more like your direction. That seems to be a bit of the theme of love for the month. It involves the self. It involves sometimes the emotional self, sometimes thinking about what you're going to be doing next with your life, finding what it is that you love and pursuing it. So what is coming into Cancer's consciousness in June? Okay. What is, show me what's coming into Cancer's consciousness, please. Ace of Pentacles. This is a manifestation in the material realm. So I'm thinking this is about what you want to do in the physical world. It could be different for other with the sign of Cancer. It can be any of those things, but it could be about a home. It could be about a job. It could be about a passion, a passionate hobby. Sometimes it can also, starting a relationship with another person. It could be talking about marriage. We do see at the base that there has been heartbreak for you. So this could be a decision that you made about a relationship, and the relationship, again, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be a relationship with an organization, a company, a partnership, something else. So let's see what is coming up in the near future for Cancer. But very clearly, there is a decision. There are two paths that you could have chosen, and you have made a decision about one. And I believe that is what has caused things to turn in a more positive direction as far as you're concerned. And that is where we're headed. So what is in the near future with respect to Cancer? What is it that is likely coming in the near future in June? Okay, show me the near future for Cancer, please. Okay, you have a lot of choices. This could be a bit of emotional confusion because you've made a choice. You made a choice to go in a direction, but there may be more to it. So you will need to sort through this emotional confusion. Sometimes you end up spoiled for choice because you have so many that you can't quite work out what is more important to you. Similar to the Seven of Pentacles, this is a time when you get to use your discernment, and you have the power of the Queen of Swords to do that. You'll be able to figure out which of these choices with this energy. You'll be able to be analytical and figure out what is real and what is not so real, what really does call to you on an emotional level. And the Page of Pentacles is an interesting card here because this will help you as well. The Page of Pentacles is imaginative energy, innovative energy, but it's also grounded. So you can think of the possibilities in a different way than you might have done before. And between the Page of Pentacles and Queen of Swords, you will get insights that will be grounded in reality rather than things that are not really possible. So let's see what Cancer's own energy right now is in June. What is Cancer's energy in this situation? What is Cancer's energy currently? Okay, show me Cancer's current energy. I'll shuffle the cards again. There was an alarm going off. What we're looking for is Cancer's current energy in June. What is Cancer's energy here in June? Okay, show me. This is an active, creative, and strong energy. This embodies Leo. There's strength, stability, stubbornness, a bit of stubbornness, a very forward sort of energy. So you're ready to get things done. And let's look at the base. So yeah, the Ace of Rods. This new cycle is going to be one of activity, and it's quite possibly creative activity. Something that you have to really push creatively, move quickly. You're going to push forward in a strong way here. So what is the environment surrounding Cancer currently in June? King of Pentacles. So you have King energy going here. The King energy gives you the insight and the experience and the power that you need. And the King of Pentacles is going to ground the situation. And again, this talks to the choices that you're going to be making. You will have the wisdom with the King energy and the Queen of Swords energy to figure out what you need to do to make the choice that you have made happen. And here at the base is a card of victory. So the activity of the Ace of Rods and the King of Rods here is indicating that you are headed towards victory. And you're also hoping for victory. And the next cards, the hopes and fears card. I'm typically talking about hopes. It just depends on what the card is. It could signify a fear or a hope. What are Cancer's hopes for the situation in June? balance. Really, you're looking for something. I get for some of you, you're looking for something that will give you a better sense of balance. You want things to moderate. You want things to settle down. The choice that you're making is based on a desire for things to moderate. We still have the success here. You're looking for a successful conclusion, to find a solution here, a direction that you're going that will give you more balance and stability. And it could have something to do with healing. And that's the outcome. This is a healing situation. You've chosen a path that is going to take you towards this emotional bliss. So let's look at the base cards here a little bit more. There's a King of Swords. So you have truth. You have truth coming to you. You have people around you who might well be your allies in this situation. You're walking away from things that don't serve you anymore, and that's why you have to choose, and some of the things that you can choose from are not going to be things that will serve you well, and you will be able to discern that. The balance is indicated here as well in the Six of Pentacles. You may be asking for help, and the Queen of Swords means that you could be talking to someone who you consider to be very truthful and who will talk to you very straight about what the situation is. Again, this could be part of your sign, part of your chart. And the King of Wands energy is part of your personality. So if you have a fire sign in your chart, that is what you are pulling from currently. And the King of Pentacles could again be another person who is, one of the things of the King of Pentacles is they are an accomplished, entrepreneurial, successful business person. Sometimes a maturity is there. So there is a maturity that you're going to be applying to this situation. And this could be an advisor around you as well. So let's look back a little bit further. We also have some really creative energy here that you might be able to pull from. This is a card for Sagittarius, and it could be one of the reasons that you're a bit confused about the choices, because Sagittarius can be a little bit all over the place. There is a lot of enthusiasm, and sometimes there's like starts and abandonments of projects. So you may be thinking in terms of what you can do, and your mind is going from one possibility to the next. What are the options? There are many options. Here again, we see the Success card, and we also see this Two of Cups, which is a sign to me that the balance here, the balance may be your own emotional balance, and this can also be a relationship, a compassionate relationship between two people, or a compassionate relationship to yourself. So the love of self that we talk about as self-confidence and self-esteem and compassion for your own situation. And here's the Knight of Wands. Again, the Sagittarius. And you have been waiting for this. You have been waiting for this for a while. That is, let's see, we'll go back here. Yeah, this was the card that I was looking for. Something disrupted the situation. And this is typically where you are going to find things ending that needed to end. And it's moving you in a direction. There's a Fool card underneath here. So there's definitely the end of one cycle and the start of another. You have had the High Priestess energy, and this, I feel as though this is your water energy. This is your intuition. You have that energy, and so you have been thinking about this for quite some time and looking for truths, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Swords together would help you find that intuition and some of the factual information that you need. So I think that this has been a really, you're thinking in terms of creativity. So I do believe that your Hanged Man, this is upside down. The Hanged Man typically is waiting for the next insight, and I think you got that insight with this card reversed. So you have the rod's energy, you have that creative energy, you have support, emotional support, you have the victory behind you. Something has pushed you forward, and this creative energy, the Page of Rods. The Knight of Rods is actually the Sagittarius. But I felt that energy in the Page of Rods is again incredibly energetic. So the Page of Rods, Knight of Rods means that there is some really creative juices flowing within you. This balance is, you're talking to the right people. You're able to ask the right questions. You're balanced in what you're giving and receiving. You are capable of and ready to, and may have already walked away from with this choice, things that no longer serve you. And you have the support of the Swords energy, the Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy in many ways. So you have good counsel, and it's contributing to your happiness. So this is really an excellent reading for you, Cancer. I think that things are really turning towards a deep sense of, not just a superficial sense of, a deep sense of healing, heading in the right direction, heading in a direction that you want to go. And this is one where things are balanced and there are possibilities. There's hope, healing, and possibilities. So I feel really good for you for June, and I will leave it there. Thank you very much.